Yes, I'm here. So.
Oh, great, 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 great. So fine, you can present it. We can start it. I'll first start it.
Yeah, yeah. Participants, before going to start the presentation, I'll give a brief introduction about Vinod Atpadakar. He is the CEO at SVR Robotics Private Limited and SVR Infotech in Pune. He has pursued his MTech in CAD/CAM and BE in Mechanical Engineering. He has 15 publications in Springer and international journals, and he has a couple of patents in his name. Being explored and exposed to wide range of applications in the field of mechanical and electronics, SVR Robotics was established. He took a collaborative steps towards business expansion and had research association with VSSC ISRO on FIST, FEA software, finite element analysis software, and later become the techno commercial partner of ISRO. With his this exotic journey, SVR Robotics entered into the research and development and production of robots products and soon become a leading company in robotics and automation. Currently, SVR Robotics is associated with various organizations like Baba Atomic Research Center, Tata Technologies, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, and many more organizations and engineering institutions across the nation. Mr. Vinod has been pioneered in developing One India novel development of robotic farm worker for SEDEC, sensorized gripper for bark, and low cost world channel ECC mission in association with bark, etc. Yeah, now I am requesting to Vinod Kapadkar. Please start your presentation. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for giving this a time. And it is always a good when we talk about the same domain people where we get a knowledge sharing also. We also try to understand a lot of things, what the other people are doing, what how we can also develop, how we can nurture our product. So always try when this kind of events happen, we try to take this opportunity.
Yeah,
So
please.
today presentation would be on robotics, basically on Industry 4.0. What we are doing, we'll try to showcase you. Apart from that, what are different applications into this, which we have already done in this domain. So our vision was very clear: innovate indigenous technologies for well-being of a human life. So we thought it that whatever in a robotics we are doing it, we should cater to the society, and that's how our mission is also evolved. We are placed out in a Pune. We can go to next slide. We are based out in a Pune. Our head office is in Pune. We have all the local offices across India, and basically the salespeople take care. Okay. Basically, in terms of, I'll say, when we started company, we are very clear that whatever the components we are developing, our quality, we should adhere to the quality policy. And we started with that goal only, that we should be, that is conformance to the commitment is a quality. We were very clear, or our expectations were very clear, that whatever we have committed, we'll do that, and whatever things for R&D research development will support those activities. So that's where SVR has been into this domain, or that's where the sustainability has came into this domain. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, next slide. So yeah, robotic industry overview. What we wanted to tell here is basically what is the current trend in the robotics. Now, earlier we see there were the robots. Now with the robots has taken place with the cobots, and now again the all these robots, cobots are again well placed with AI and machine learning. Everywhere now I'm seeing that just it is not a robot, but AI and ML is taking already a place. For example, like latestly we were at one of the company where they wanted to do a scanning. Post scanning, it has to understand what is the wrong into this one, wrong into the component, and give the suggestion, or give the particular component has to be placed in that respective bin. If it is a problem of a quality, or if it is a problem of a manufacturing, you put it in a separate bin. So that way, if somebody who is wanting to understand in a manufacturing itself that this is a problem related to the quality, it goes directly to the quality office. It doesn't go into the manufacturing side. So that's how the AI is taking place. And then robots are everywhere into warehouse, logistic, agri, everywhere the robotics has been taken place. Yeah, next slide. Yeah, so this very important market size and growth potential. So global market size has been increased from dollar. I'll say, or that way, if I want to talk it, uh, So global market size has been increasing very rapidly, I'll say. Indian market is also growing very rapidly, and that's the reason. If you see from post COVID, there is a rapid growth, and the challenge what industry is facing is right people at a right place. That's the challenge. When I say right people is, for example, if some activity I want to do it, is the skill with that people. Second is the knowledge he is having, and is he ready for to do that particular task. If these three things matches, then he's the right person for us, and that's where the robotics is playing a role, because he has that skill. You grow him into the skill, you nurture for that particular product, and he is doing day night, or I'll say tirelessly. So that's giving the beauty of this one, and that is the one major reason why the market is going in robotics and automation. Yeah. Yes, Rahul.
Yeah,
Yes.
changed.
So basically, this is our well association with. We have very good association with IIT Delhi. We been. I hope you know the robo analyzer as a product. So this robo analyzer into forward kinematics, inverse kinematics, developed by Dr. S.K. Shah sir from IIT Delhi. We tied up with. We are developing a lot of codes, and this product is now evolving very well into the market and penetrated into the market also. We have another one product, Feast Finite Element Analysis software, which is for robotics into, for example, Adams or multi-body dynamics. In similar line, this caters to finite element analysis and the basic parts of finite element analysis and basic part of MBD. So this is how the product of Feast, which is developed by Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, ISRO. We have another very good type of a cleaning robot with Baba Atomic Research Center, BRC from Mumbai. So very good cleaning robots where has a, I'll say, around it sustains for a battery around 6 hours continuously. Once the map is given, it will do all the cleaning. This is for industry or a factory cleaning, not as a in-house or a home cleanings. Apart from that, we have very good tie-up with the Mitsubishi for robots, Panu for welding robots, Pesto for pneumatics and hydraulics components, or more towards the pneumatics, because hydraulics we have Rexroth as a company. So these are how our association in terms of product. Yeah, next. As I told, robo analyzer developed by IIT Delhi, all the people are using, and now it is also they have developed a lot of modules which are intensive and used into ITI diploma and degree. Okay, go ahead. So Feast, basically Feast is ISRO software. See why I'm trying to tell you, this are the technologies which we are using in robotics and automation daily in and out. So maybe the things would come at, okay, why this only? There are a lot of other things, but this is where basically make in India, which we are basically born to develop our own ecosystem, where that can really help you in terms of growing our own products. So that's the where this products which I'm trying to relate into this. So this is the Feast finite element analysis into basically structural, thermal, linear, non-linear, multi-body dynamic analysis for robotics. Yeah, go ahead. As I said, with the Baba Atomic Research, we are into the cleaning robot. Parallelly, we are into a small equipment manufacturing, like for example, small grippers, which would, or a crawling robots, which can walk into a diameter of 50 mm, diameter of 70 mm. These are two standard pipes which they have. And second important thing is, while going, it has to basically do the inspection also. If during the rust, if some product or something has been fallen down, he has to, that particular crawler has to bring that component back also. So we are developing a small equipments for robotics division at BRC. Yeah. Now coming to our main business vertical. So we are basically into three core main disciplines. One is basically robotics and automation, where your arms and I'll say parallel manipulators or serial robots would come into this part, as well as automation. We have AGVs, which would be helping for a logistic application, and then we have a software domain, which would help you for a design development, or for example concept development, and then practically implementing into it. So these are the three different verticals. If I, yeah, next slide. So if I want to get into a product life cycle that way, so we are into each product life cycle. So for example, let it be from manufacturing part, or for example the or start from the design part, manufacturing part, then implementation part. So wherever basically we all cater this into a robotics, we are there. So it may be into basically you say uh, for example technical activities, repairing part of it, or for example development of a code development, let it something for a inspection part. So when I come to industry 4.0 and how the industries are geared up, so for example you will see the component, they will give the different component, you have to analyze that component with the your real time component, you have to find out the defects, and then in the production it is, if it is acceptable it has to be accepted and go for the next station. If it is not accepted, then it has to basically reject. So that's how we are working in this domain. So my colleague Rahul is there, since I am into some of very urgent activity. So Rahul is our technical manager who basically takes care into robotics and automation, very rich experience, has worked on a lot of novel products for I'll say Indian companies, where basically especially for Baba Atomic Research Center, DRDOs. So I'll request him that if he can explain this slides from here. Yes, Rahul.
Okay, okay. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Vinod, sir. Thank you, team. So I will take here from take forward from here. So next, like as we said, at the initials of this meeting, this presentation, what we are working on robotics and automation, and also now we are started implementing Industry 4.0. So what is Industry 4.0? Industry 4.0 is like digitalization of the manufacturing system, where we can do the complete setup or the complete manufacturing process. As it was initially, it was mechanical, then it became electrical, then there was some automation into it. Then now from the automation, we are working into like digitalizations, like where we will have a proper connectivity of the system. Like connectivity means in case there is a product, so that I can operate the product from any of the places. Then there should be a proper automation process, complete automation process there, that this process can be uh, modified as per my requirement. Then the complete process, there should be a proper machine learning process. What we say, what we understand with machine learning, that how the complete process works, what is the time period required, what is the time period to complete a single cycle, how much uh, uh, proper products have been, means how the data has been stored. What, for example, if a product has been dispatched, how many products were of good quality, how many products were of low quality, what timing it took, what time the cycle started, and then the complete real time, what I said, the complete real time data should be acquired. And while doing this, the combination of all these things, we call it as industry 4.0. So like as I said, there were three different phases came into the industrialization. It was initially a mechanical stage, which we called as Industry 1.0, where all the things were like completely mechanized state, like steam engines and all those things. Then the electrification came, where it went to electrical things, like the manufacture process from mechanization, mechanical went for electrification. Then the 3.0, where the automation came into process, where the robots came into play. And now from the 3.0, now we have shifted to 4.0, where we are only, not only the automation, we are getting the real time data from which it will help the industry to increase its profitability. How they can increase their profitability, how they can increase their production, they can reduce their what to say, timing and all those things. So how it is helpful in 4 point, how industry 4.2 is helpful in manufacturing, what we say, like it does all those things like supply chain management. It, like from supply of the raw material to the end product, the industrial 4.0 helps it to keep the complete record from where the product should go, how, what is the inventory maintained, what is the dead time of the inventory, when will be the product will dispatch, and when it will go to the end consumer. Then preventive maintenance, as we know, it is an automation process. With the help of Industry 4.0, we can get a complete real-time data of how much the time, how much time the machine has been worked, what kind of maintenance it is required, what kind of fault has been generated in the machine. And the preventive maintenance means a maintenance can be, we can get a knowledge when the maintenance is required to be done. Sorry. So that there is a we can do the maintenance in pre-hand, so that there is a so that we can save the time where the time can be lost in the maintenance of the object, or there is a dead system. And what are the advantages of robots in Industry 4.0? I can say that, see, as robots, we can say the articulated robots, or any kind of robot or any kind of automation, how it helps in Industry 4.0, we get a increased productivity. First of all, comparing the, as Vinod sir also said, that there is a problem today in market is getting a proper person at proper time and proper area. Getting a skilled labor into a market at a correct place means a person can be skilled, but is he skilled enough to do my work? Or he is a skilled labor, but is he skilled to do my work? Okay, so such kind of getting person is problematic. So robotics have helped here to get a increased productivity. With the help of robotics, or with the help of automation or any robotic components, we can keep a complete data. We can have complete data of what, how many time of work has been completed. We can have complete data collection. What our products were removed, how much working hours the robot worked. the Actually, the initial cost for implementation of this robotics is high, but if I calculate the ROI, and if I calculate the complete working of the life cycle of the robot, the total cost is been reduced. Then we can say the quality also increases, as getting skill level is difficult, and there are chances, as we say, we are humans and humans can do mistakes. So but for the robot side, the mistakes only can happen if there is a fault in the component, or fault in the robot. Until then, if proper maintenance is done for the robot, the complete system will work fluently. There will be a good quality product, and hence such in this way the robots are helping in Industry 4.0, and we are getting a the companies are getting profitable profits. So what products we offer, what SUR robotics offer, or what I can say products, or what services we offer for robotics and automation and industries are as for. So what we provide, as Vinod sir said, we have association with Mitsubishi Fanuc. So we provide articulated robots, robotic arms that can be horizontal robot, vertical robots, Cartesian robots, whatever as per the requirement of the industries. We provide different kind of robotic arms, and that those amps can be used for different assemblies. So till date, like we have catered welding industry, we have catered headlight gluing industry, we have catered pick and place industries, we have catered different painting industries, assembly industries. Wherever there are robotic automation required with industry, or completely in automation process, we have catered there. And along with that, we also provide vision system or AI system, so that there are in some of the companies, like as I said, we had to do the scanning process. Product had to be scanned and checked whether the product is okay or not okay. If not okay, what kind of fault is in that product, whether the product has been, there is a manufacturing defect, or whether there is some other defect, like end finishing defect or any other defect. For those types of system, we provide different kind of vision system or AI systems, what we can say it as. So uh, just a minute. So this was one of the examples what we provided for one of the industry for sorting of the components. So this was an research lab where they wanted to sort the components based on the colors. So this way the color sorting, so we had provided this for one of the research lab where they had different colors. So this was the demo where we showed them how the sorting color can be sorted with the help of AI system. Then different applications, what I said, this is one of the industries where we had integrated the robotic arm with the CNC machine, where it eliminated the purpose of a CNC operator. So the robotic arm would do all the operations what a CNC operator would do. Not only that, after the operation, we had placed different kind of sensors onto it, which also the robot would check, like there was a CMM and other depth sensors, which would check the quality of the component, whether the product after the finishing from the CNC, whether the product was properly, whether the output of the component was correct. So similar, as I said, this is another example where we had integrated the complete automation process, like different robotic arms with the CNC machines, where we did the different applications. Like initially, the drilling application was done, and then the milling operation application was done, and later on there were two different robots to check the quality of the product, whether the product was done, the operations were done correctly, and the assembly would take place. So as I said, different industries what we have served is served pick and place, welding, painting, and many companies like we have worked with Tata. We have in working in process of working, and we have projects going on with Mahindra. We have completed a project with Vitesco company. So this is an app. So this is an application of a welding project using a robotic arm into welding. So this is another application where we had implemented a robotic arm for the coating of the component, coating of the end products, where we did a coating line of coating of on the product. So this way, the purpose of showing all this component is that demonstrating how robotics are helpful in how robotic system is helpful in industries, how different robotics arms are used in the industries, and how they are increasing the profitability of the companies. So here you can see there is this both of these robots work in collaboration with each other, detecting that whichever product, if there is a proper coating has been done or not done, and then if the first one misses out, the second one continues with the coating process. This is another application where multiple robots were implemented for different pick and place and placing of the component. So these are some of the images of the actual robot installation at different companies or organizations, what we can say. So this way we provide different kind of articulated arms for different applications, for industries, for education system, where we integrate different kinds of operations, whatever are required. We integrate different kinds of vision system. We integrate for color sorting. We can call it as a shape sorting. We can do different types of applications, welding, painting. This is one of the applications where we have used a robotic arm for 3D printing. So different kinds of robots have been provided from our side for different applications. Like we cater the industries for different applications like hotel industry. We have catered hotel industry for preparation of different components. Where we have catered different industries where automobile industries are there. So these are the different kinds of robots or what we provide for the companies, and the complete setup is being given. So these are the applications where uh, pick and place has been done depending upon the colors, sorting based on the colors, and then packaging it. And then along with all the industrial robots, we provide different kinds of end effectors that are helpful for doing different types of applications. Here we can see that we provide different as we provide industrial robots for painting and all those things. Different kind of end effectors like pen holders are there, brush holders are there, spray painters are there, laser engraving. We provide different kind of laser engravers. Obviously we buy it from the third party and we integrate it with the industrial robots for doing different kind of engraving of applications. Magnetic grippers, multiple grippers mounted, miniature gripper. So this is the miniature gripper that was designed and developed for Baba Atomic Research Center, where they wanted to pick just a where they wanted a payload of just 20 grams, but they wanted different kind of sensors to be integrated with this robot, where we could integrate like different sensors like strain gauges, load cells, IR sensor, flexi forces, and they wanted to check what are the different stresses that are induced during the gripping action on the joints of the or the links of the gripper. What is the force applied by the gripper on the component? So this kind of grippers are being developed from our side for different applications. Mainly, our major customer is Baba Atomic Research Center, as they do different types of R&Ds for their different products. So these are some of the images of the grippers what we had provided to the BARC. So here these are the strain gauges mounted on the grippers. You can see at the front side the blue color is the IR sensor which would detect whether the component is present or not. At the center there is a load cell which would detect the uh, force applied on the product, and also we had a flexi force which would detect what kind of deformation take place on the gripper during the gripping action. These are some of the grippers that have been developed by SVR, designed and developed at SVR Infotech. These are our patented grippers. We call it as a Grabo. We have these grippers ranging from 2 kg, 1.2 kg payload to 10 kg payload. The main point of this, the highlighter of this type of gripper is that they have replaceable jaws. Many of the electrical gripper companies that provide electrical grippers, mainly they have their fixed jaws. As per for the pneumatic gripper, we have the replaceable jaw, but for the electrical grippers, we don't have the replaceable jaws. They are fixed jaws. So what we did, designed and developed a complete electrical gripper where we can have a replaceable jaw where the base body remains the same and the top body or the jaws can be changed as per our requirement, like those can be parallel jaws or the curvilinear jaws. And then different uh, sensors or modules can be integrated with the gripper for different applications. So these are the actual grippers, what they look like. Then, along with that, for many of the industries or many of the institutes or education institutes, we provide a gripper setup where these setups are helpful for the uh, organizations to learn the quality of the gripper. What is the maintenance required for the gripper? What are the payload maximum payload it can take? What is the wear and tear happening in the gripper? These are the gripper this is the PLC or microcontroller based complete control system where we can study how the gripper or the end effector stage is there, what kind of wear and tear has taken place after multiple use of that end effector, what life it has left, or what is the maintenance required for it. Then, as we say, we are Industry 4.0 or we are going to digitalization, we also provide virtual reality or augmented reality system with the complete setup so that the industry or the organization can have the complete feel of how the machine process is going on, how what are the process happening, what is the preventive measures to be taken later on. With the help of augmentation, they can also get the complete data of the system, what is the process, what data has been collected within it. So these are the different products. This is a different control unit what we provide for the industries for uh, uh, training system or implementation of PLC system. So these are the different PLC kits what we provide with the system, complete system, where the operator can implement their complete programming before going into the actual products. They can go. They can dump their complete programs into it. They can simulate the programs. They can check whether their programs are okay, and then they can go on to the actual product to check for the implementation after knowing after simulating their programs are okay and they are good to go. So this is another applications where where we're doing picking and trimming of the systems for automations. Like as I said, we provide different controllers. As mentioned in earlier slide, we have different controllers for different applications, which will help in automation process. Like we have VFD controllers, we have SCADA kits to control to do different things. We have many different controller applications for different controller kits for different applications like packaging, material handling. We have developed different kits for automatic headlight system for one or two of the cities in Maharashtra, where we have provided a complete automation auto dimming system for the headlights, which starts or stops depending upon the sunlight, and also switches on or switches off depending upon the outer light, and also the intensity of the light changes depending upon the intensity of the or the ambient light system. So this kind of different applications are implemented via SVR inputting. So these are the different types of kits that we are providing for applications or study of the industrial 4.0 system or applications of different automation processes. They're like we have application trainer kit for VFD, trainer kit for elevator system, how the elevator works, what are the different issues or problems during elevator designing or the elevator programming, what is dead weight, what are the counterweights, what is the governance system to be operated. So for those education system, we provide such kind of kits. Conveyor, how to operate the conveyor system, uh, how to control it through like PLC, or how to control it based on IoT. XY Cartesian robot, where we can do all the programmings for controlling the robot for using XY system. Linear, that is we call as a linear system. Water heater kit, water level system control. Then a complete SCADA process. As I said, we had to provide a headlight operations. Street light operations for two of the cities in Maharashtra. We also have done the water treatment system for water treatment and water flow control system for the same cities with complete SCADA process. Here the SCADA, the automation, the robotics, and all this comes together to form an IoT 4.0, where we get a complete data, how the flow is going on, where there is a leakage, where the control wall should be control, how the control wall should be controlled depending upon the flow, what are the water levels, where the water wastage is more, and all those things were controlled using this system. This is an application where we had provided a complete system for water flow labeling. Then next, what we provide is an industrial flexible manufacturing system. As I said, we provide a complete automation line setup. Along with that, we provide a small setups for small industries where they can study or they can do the complete flow setup of any of the objects, like what for in case of they want to do production, what is the real time monitoring, predictive maintenance, or colors, or means any kind of automation line, whatever they require. So this is a setup what we had provided for one of the company, where they wanted to do the drilling operation and do the sorting based on the inspection results of the drilling, and then sorting based on the color and sorting based on the material. So as I said, we cater different industrial 4.0 applications where the automation comes in, where mainly the robot comes in. So these are some of the setups. These are the setups done in our offices so as to study the different automation line, how they work to simulate how the operation should take place. This is the application developed in our office so as to simulate how the sorting out could be done depending upon the color. So as we say that there is an industry 4.0, at the same time we also require a skilled operators to operate all those things. So we have some such kind of small kits which provide training for the operators, how to operate the system, how to work on the PLCs, how to work on HMIs, how to integrate these sensors, how to check the modules, how to read the data. So for those kind of things, we provide such kind of small kits where the operators will be able to study the complete setup, and then they can go on actual working of the components. So along with the robotics and automations, where we provide automation related trainings, hydraulic related automation trainings, and we provide different kind of hydraulic and pneumatic kits, which will be helpful for the operators or the students for their different applications. So this is the hydraulic training kit where we provide completely setup to make student understand how to operate the hydraulic system through manual based, to 3LC based, to electrical based, and through IoT based. This is a photo of another hydraulic trainer kit. These are the different kind of uh, uh, products what we provide with the hydraulic circuit, like hydraulic press control, how to operate and do as there are many hydraulic presses in the market. Flow divider synchronization, how to operate those things, how to design a flow divider synchronization, how to program it, how to control the process. For all those things, these types of setups have been provided. Servo system for positioning control, exact positioning control. And then along with that, we have this RoboMuse, which we call as call it as an AMR, which has been developed here in SVR Robotics, which we use it for different applications. As we have the RoboMuse for a payload from 10 kg to 100 kg. So we have this AMR been deployed at different shops for different purposes. We have AMR deployed at different workshops or different industries where they are used for carrying different types of loads. These AMRs are completely autonomous, where they do their own path finding, where do they depending upon any of the obstacles present in front. So these are the different AMRs what we provide, which is also a part of automation, where they help in completing a cycle, automation cycle. These are the different types of sensors what we provide, or sensor kits what we provide for different industries or different institutes for the education of the sensors. The Cartesian robot, what we sorry, the motion platform or the Stuart platform, we call it what we call it as. These have been designed and developed and provided to various industries. Mainly, we provide it for ISRO and aerospace industries for their different applications. These are designed with the from the reach of like 100 mm, 100 mm to 300 mm. We have developed a Cartesian robot, sorry, Stuart platforms up to 3 feet, where they are used for motion controlling, data acquisition, vibration controlling, to check the vibrations and all other factors related to motions. And these are some of the other mobile robots what we provide for different applications, which are mainly provided in R&D labs for study of the sensors, study of the different microprocessors. So these are the robotic labs established in various areas and various industrial collaboration. What we have studied, we have worked with different major uh, institutes for various R&D processes and various industries also for different types of automation lines. So along with the design and development of automation, we also make sure that we have different publications, we have different paper presents, so that more knowledge is being gained, more things are being studied, more research and development can be done. We have two numbers of patents also, like the gripper design what I spoke earlier. We have a patent for groundnut shell removal machine, which is a uh, non-electrical, like this is not a mechanic, it is not any electrical or automatic automation product. It is a completely mechanical product, is a household product which we have designed and which we sell it, so as for the removal of the groundnut shells in the house. So the reason why we say we are different from others is that we not only work with the automation, we also work with different kind of innovation. We design and develop various things that are required in the market. We have associations with multiple of the brand companies like Mitsubishi, Fanuc, so that we don't provide any faulty components. We have expertise in our we have expertise in our products, so as to make sure that we provide a complete support to the customer after, that is after sales service, and we have good knowledge into robotics and automations. So these are the different types, different accolades what we got from different organizations for our work. Like for in latest we got it from Bharat Udyog Gaurav Puraskar for our work in robotics and automations. We have different accolades from IIT Delhi, ISRO, Mitsubishi for the sales, for the development in their softwares, and different patents what we have. So, as every organization requires a proper hand holding for to move forward, we have two of our mentors which are well uh, what to experienced in their field. First of them is Dr. Devanik Roy, who is a senior scientist in DRC and remote handling and robotics. And the second member is Dr. S.K. Shah. He is a professor in IIT Delhi. He is the person who has developed this robo analyzer software, and he has a good knowledge in robotics and automation. So they have been a continuous helping hand for us in design and development of new ideas, new innovations. Yeah, this is what we provide, like technical support. What we do, training. We do trainings. We do FDPs. We do continuous visits and all the things. Our educational customers. IIT Bombay, IIT Palakkad, IIIT Nagpur. We have symbiosis and other things like CTTC Bhubaneswar. Have worked with CTTC Bhubaneswar. We have worked with World Skill Center Bhubaneswar. So these are the different customers where we have worked with. Yeah. Thank you all. If there are any questions, I am happy to answer it. Hello.
Yeah, I'm requesting all the participants. I unmuted your mics. You can switch on your mic and you can discuss if you have any doubt. Uh, uh, Mr. Vinod, one question they have given has already lots of gripper available in the market. So
Yeah.
Actually, to the market size, which gripper type is the top 3 level in the demand?
Sorry, top 3 level in there.
So you can read in chat box. Chat box, there is a question.
Yeah, chat box. There are a lot of grips available. So according to market size, which gripper type is the top 3 level in demand? And any issues, problem, which you feel on manufacturing gripper. Okay, so top 3 level of grippers in demand depends upon the applications, right? See, for there are different types of grippers. For if you go for agricultural industries, they want a grippers with soft fingers, so that the plucking of the components or the for example, if I am in the application, we have dealt with some of the application in agricultural applications also, where they wanted to pluck a mango. So for plucking a mango, we can't have a solid jaw gripper. There they request for a soft finger gripper. So it can be mechanical, sorry, it can be a pneumatic type or it can be an electrical type. So the demand of the gripper depends upon the applications. It's not only the grippers, it's also the end effectors. And any issues or problems or limitations which we feel for manufacturing of any gripper, right now there is no issue. We don't face any issues. The only issue what we save while manufacturing is of the grippers or a new kind of grippers, like if I go with soft material and all those things, is availability of the raw material in Indian market. So we have sometimes we have to depend on the foreign market, uh, which causes increase in the cost of the gripper and also the time period of the manufacturing. And that too some of the special material if required. Otherwise, there is no issue in manufacturing or developing a gripper. Yeah, initially some research and development for each gripper has to go in. Like if there is any customized gripper, the study has to go in. Like what should be the forces, what should be the gripping force, what should be the opening and closing stroke, and all those things. Uh, but that is the part of the research, and once it is done, manufacturing and all those things is not a problem until the all the raw material is available in the market.
Participants, do you have any questions still? Hello. Any questions, participants? You can unmute your mic. Hello.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, please.
Good afternoon.
Please.
Sir, I want to start my PhD work in the robotics, and I'm looking for the robotic grippers. So, can you suggest me from where I start to my work?
Like robotic grippers in what kind of form you are working?
Sir, I'm looking for the harvesting grippers.
So harvesting grippers, first of all, for harvesting gripper, you need to look on that what kind of fruit or any component you are going to harvest. And depending upon you, like if you are going to harvest any fruit, you need to start on what kind of fruit you are going to harvest. Like there should be a type of fruit. Like if I go with mango, then juicy fruits. For juicy fruits, I need to have a soft type of gripper. Then what kind of force? So initially you need to finalize the product you need to harvest. That can be anything. Like if you want to harvest any other thing, there can't be a gripper. There can be a cutter, if you want to cut any hard product which can't be just plugged, it should be cutted. For that case you need to have a cutter and then a collecting tube. Or if you need to have if you are planning to harvest a soft juicy product, then you have to work on finger grippers, then study on how much force they are applicable. And along with that, if you are working on planning to set up a if you are planning to work on complete system, like which fruit, now I will go with a fruit named mango. If I want to pluck a mango, if you're working on a complete project, like what kind of fruit I need to cut, then you have to study on the different types of sensors. Like there are many touch type, contact type sensors which detect whether the fruit is ready to be plucked or not. So those kind of sensors needs to be mounted on your jaws, which will initially touch the fruit and check whether it is ready to be harvested or not. If not, then move on to the next product. So this kind of things you have to study. So first you need to start with the product you want to harvest, and then what are the standard process of harvesting. Like if there is a, if you need to harvest a coconut, what is how the manually it is been harvested, and then how can you replace the manual hand with the gripper. So for that, you need to start working on the forces, the calculations, the types of jaws. What if you are, for example, if you say like coconut plucking, then it can't be just plucked and handhold, because those are heavier and those are at the very high, at great height. So those should be also transmitted down to the ground. So all this process you need to work.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Any questions? Anyone have any questions? Yeah, Mr. Vinod, I think they don't have any questions. Thank you, Mr. Vinod, accepting our request. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, participant, next session will start at 5 p.m. Dr. Shanta